The number 4 thing will definitely be accountability. Now, out of everything on what I said, accountability, number 4, that's one of the big ones, y'all. Because I can't even tell y'all how many people where it's so hard to hold themselves accountable for things that they do. And that goes for everything. How many of y'all have been in a relationship and somebody did something so minor but they won't take accountability? How many times have you studied being late to work and now you got a writ up and you confused and you don't want to take accountable to it? How many times y'all where y'all's out here shopping, you got rent paid, but now you got a late payment fee because you were just doing whatever you wanted to do, but you didn't want to take accountable for that. You think that late payment fee is supposed to just be waived. That's not okay. If nobody told you, I'm going to say that's not okay. You need to learn how to take some type of accountability. When you do something, it's not, okay, I kind of did this, but I didn't. No. When it comes to being accountable, it's only black and white. Either you did it or you did it. I mean, you did it or you did it. Did I just say that? Yeah. So either you did it or you did not. Okay? So, and I think it's very, very hard to be accountable. And so that's why I usually suggest when, if you know that it's kind of hard for you to keep yourself focused and to hold yourself accountable, then it's very important to make sure that you have a friend or a mentor that can hold you accountable. Whether it's working out, like for me, I'm not ready to work out for real, because y'all, I would want a donut real quick. But if it's anything else, I got you. So whether it's like working out, whether it's like, I don't know, say you want to put money in your savings and maybe you want to hold yourself more accountable with your standards with dating guys, or hold yourself accountable with, maybe going to church, more often than what you used to, maybe praying more. It's very important to make sure, or maybe you just shopping too much on purses, or buying too much weave, or spending too much money on your nails or something like that. It's different ways, but it's very important. The easiest way to do that is to whenever you try to do that, and when you try to second think because that's the main thing. That's the trick with holding yourself accountable. A lot of times we know that we should hold ourselves accountable of something, but you second think yourself like it's a joke. You can't do that. So if you think that it's like, dang, like, okay, as we all been there, say you just trying to, get a little action or something, right? You're like, okay, I'm not trying to do this. Say, for example, say you guys want to be celibate, right? So you're like, okay, dang, I really want to do that, but then you got to think about it. Like, a lot of people do think like that when you're being celibate, that for the prize is really you loving yourself first and waiting to have sex until after you're married, right? So you have to think about it. Do you think ultimately, do you feel like that it would be better for you to just go ahead and have sex compared to all of the work that you actually did for you to, make sure that you have that self-promise to yourself to think that, it's not, right now you don't want to have sex? Is it better to go ahead and let all that go that you worked for? Or is it better for you to just wait, like you said that you wanted to wait? At the end of the day, whenever you want to hold yourself accountable, you have to look at the pros and the cons of the situations to try to decide, is this what I really want to? So that's one thing I would say. Do not go to your friends and family about, okay, girl, so now I'm trying to lose some weight. Okay, I don't want to do X, Y, and Z. I'm not trying to be spending no money on these purses. Okay, whenever I get paid, I want to put $100 in my savings account. And you go to your friend like, okay, well, on your payday, I'm going to hold you accountable. Make sure you transfer me that $100 and I'm going to put it in the savings account for you because I know that you won't spend it for me. You have to be sure that you want to be serious with yourself. You can't expect for somebody else to hold you accountable And, because if you know that you have, your weakness, and you go to your friends or your family and you want them to help you be more accountable, you have to make the choice to be serious about it for yourself. Because once you decide, okay, no, I'm not going to do that, then your friends or your mentor, whoever, they're going to be like, so how many times am I supposed to let you slide? Because, okay, sometimes, depending on them, but you really want to make sure somebody that's going to be very, very strict. I'm one of them that's very, very strict. If you tell me you're going to do something, that's it. Ain't no bending it. That's it. So because then once you come to me like, okay, no, I'm not going to do this anymore because whatever reason, you just throw in some type of example. I'm still working on me. That's an excuse. So don't come to me telling me that that you want to work on something if you're not serious about yourself. Take yourself serious so that I can take you serious. Because then nobody who's gonna want to help you when you don't want to take yourself serious. At that point, nobody's gonna really believe in you because you're not believing in yourself. You have to show me that you're trying to be serious and being consistent about whatever it is that you want to work on. And then, I didn't put this on the list, but that's another reason how people stay stagnant in their life, because they try to find so many different options, so many different excuses as to why they're still doing the same things that they're doing. No, there's no excuses. The excuses is that you're not serious about yourself. So when you decide to be serious about yourself, then come talk to me and then maybe we can make some changes. But first, once that happens, then now at that point for somebody to take you serious, they're going to have to wait to see how much can you hold yourself accountable for yourself without somebody else being to be accountable for you so that they can take you serious. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen because then when you do decide like, okay, forget it. Like now it's been a million times and now I want to get myself together. Nobody's going to believe that you're going to be serious because you never you don't take yourself serious. So how you can't expect nobody else to take you serious unless you wants to be serious, or you can be, serious enough for yourself. So I think that's very important that you want to make sure. That's the biggest thing when it comes to accountability. You have to, number one, make sure that when you're making that conscious decision, I can't get tongue twisted. That conscious decision that you are serious about it. Like you can't go back and forth on it. Otherwise, you're not gonna see no growth. It may be a little bit, but you want to do, if you still doing just this much in 3 years, yeah, I'm not going to knock you. But then it's going to take me 5 years to try to take you serious because you haven't gave me a reason to believe what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Words talk, actions speak. That's how I look at it. Well, I actually believe in both, but you know what I'm saying? They got to correlate. They best friends, And then number 5, I would say is definitely going to be being patient. You want to be very patient, and you also want to have some type of faith. Now, I do know that, a lot of people have different beliefs. Me personally, I'm a Christian. If you're not, that's fine with me. I have nothing against that at all. But what I think I do know is no matter who your God is, everybody has some type of faith one way or another. Right? We agree? Perfect. I know. I was right. So that's why I say it's very important to make sure that you be patient and have some type of faith. Faith is universal. So keep in mind that once you're making your goals, you're getting it together, and once you start seeing that it's a difference, don't get impatient with yourself. Of course, there's going to be setbacks. Of course, it's going to be hard. Yes, there's going to be some tears. Yes, it better be some type of, what they call it? Why can't I think of anything? It's going to be stress, okay? It's going to be tough. But the real task is to stay patient. Because when things isn't going your way, guess what? The only thing you can do is wait and be patient. And continue to, have your faith. Those are main things that's actually going to help you to actually reach your goals. Because everything's not, the thing is, a lot of us, myself included, we expect things or we want things to go faster on our time, and that's not how things work. It's when the universe, well, I'm gonna say the universe, but for me, God. But it's really like when it's time for that to happen. I do believe that everything happens for a reason, but it really comes to, your faith. You have to believe in yourself. And even when it's not right, you gotta still have faith when it's working for you on a positive side. And then even when it's really, really tough for you to actually, continue to have your faith because you're having a hard time. Maybe somebody passed away, or maybe, bills just not, meeting. We've all been there. But at that time, when you know that you can't do anything, what else can you do? Instead of have your faith, believe in yourself, and continue to stay patient. And then my favorite thing, what I try to say is that I feel like faith is kind of like your hype man. So like the moments where you decide to second guess yourself, that's when you're supposed to, look into your faith. For me, that's one of my favorite tattoos. I have faith tattooed right here. That's one of my favorite things, because faith is your main hype man. I have moments that when I have moments where I don't believe in myself, or I'm sad, or I'm confused, or I'm unclear on like where I'm supposed to be doing, I hype myself up. My faith is what hype it up. Me being patient, that's what's going to get you to the nose point. And if you feel like that, because we've all been there, myself included, and when you get to the point where you're like, dang, like, I know I have a, strong faith, but that's just not good enough. Like, my faith is not hyping me up enough. I'm looking in the mirror and that's not hyping me up enough. Do you know what you go back to? That's the moments when you go to the people to, the number. That's not even a number. So that's when you just go back to the same people that you feel like it's your backbone. Your mentors, your friends, your family, the people that you know that's going to rock for you, that's going to have your back, to go ahead to reassure you, to let you know, don't let that let you down. And if you don't have no people that's in your circle that will be able to do that, DM me. And I will try to help you out, and I will talk to you, and I'll be there to be your hype man for you. Or go to somebody that you know that will be your hype man. Everybody should have at least one person that can hype them up. One person that believes in them. If you don't, slide in my DM, and I got you. Because that's what it's all about. You're supposed to help the next person. It's very important for you to, when you find information, you're supposed to educate other people. How you think it's supposed to continue to go down the lines for many other generations if we not letting them up? Why do you think so many people don't really know about, why so many people credit score is so bad? Because most of our parents, they didn't know nothing about that. They knew they got approved for it, but they didn't know how to balance it. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. You get the information, find out the information, the resources, and you share it, and you get it to the next person. So I hope that these are some of the 5 tips. Again, the 5 tips is going to be 1, know your goals. 2, have your self-identity. Have some type of self-awareness. Figure it out what it is. Understand, be honest, live your truth. Number 3, prepare for it. You cannot accomplish a goal without actually preparing for it. Find out, do some research, find out what it is, and write that off and scratch it off one by one so you can go ahead and get it done. Number 4, hold yourself accountable. We all have moments where, we get, confused, or we're not sure, or we try to want to revert. Hold yourself accountable, or get a friend or a family that can be accountable for you and hold you accountable, and make sure that it's somebody that's strict, not somebody that's going to be kind of not straight enough for you, okay? And number 5, be patient and faith. Faith is going to be your hype man, okay? Please like, share, comment, DM me. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything you guys would like me to go ahead and contact with you guys or talk about next Monday, please let me know. And you guys have a happy new year. Bye.